Thank you.
Thank you.
Got it. Okay, here we go.
Right, here we are.
Going live around the world. 3, 2, 1. We're now live.
And the time now on Chat and Spin Radio here in the UK is 4:24 p.m. We've got our next guest on the line. Who's calling and where are you calling from?
Good afternoon. It's Jeanne Buesser calling from northern New Jersey on the east coast of United States in Paramus. How are you?
Well, keeping well, Jeanne. Now then, you're a busy lady. You're an author, you're a medium, you're a poet, and you're an artist as well. Not all together, of course.
No, not all together.
So just tell us about, first of all, the being an author.
You know, being an author is so rewarding because I learned to write from my heart, and I don't always know the stories that are going to come through. So it's a very interesting thing. I will be walking and all of a sudden, or I'll wake up in the morning and boom, there's something in my head. And so I'll sit down, I'll start writing it, and I don't really know where it's coming from or how it's going to evolve from a story I've already started or how the direction it goes. And that's what's really rewarding. The same thing is when I do a painting. I don't always know what the subject matter will be. I just have an idea in my head and then I go from there.
Now, if people want to purchase your books, and any of your books, where does it go?
They would go to Amazon.com. I have all my books, my poetry, my Poetry and Grief, my newest books also as well. There's 3 that I'm working on that are not quite finished yet, which I just have my paintings that I have to incorporate and edit a little bit more.
Now, if anyone goes to Amazon and put your name in it,
yes,
it'll bring all your books up.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
Yes, and some of my books are also ebooks as well.
Right.
Not all my books are, but some are as well. So this way it gives them an option. If they don't want the physical copy, but they can go on ebook. And
right, and now just spell out your name.
I'm sorry?
Just spell out your name.
So my name is Jeanne, Jeanne. Last name is Buesser.
Okay, then. Now, also you a medium as well.
Yes, that is correct.
Tell us about that.
You know, the interesting thing is that I don't, with a medium, it's not that things always come through to me all the time. It's only on certain situations I'll be sitting there and, you know, and something comes through. Like, for instance, as I'm talking to you, I just got a message that said, you know, I welcome everybody into the world. And therefore, everybody has their own journeys, and not everyone is always aware about what the journey will be, all the twists and turns and the things that incorporated into your everyday life. But to be able to be open to whatever you are experiencing, there's a reason for you experiencing that. You may not always know the actual reason at that time, but there's future lifetimes that have come through to this present time, and that's the reason that you have different alleyways or different routes that you have to take that you didn't realize you had to. It's to learn and to grow and to let go what is no longer needed, because sometimes we don't realize we carry things from the past that as a habit, realizing that's where we were carried, we were brought forth, excuse me, from our families or behaviors that we no longer need, and that we have to shed them and to grow and not to be afraid, because there's a reason that we grow and learn.
And you're an artist as well.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. You know, it's a funny thing about when I look back to some of my old artwork, when I have done and I was drawing, and I was thinking out loud that, you know, some of the pieces I've done, like the piece that's actually, I don't know if you can see that. Whoops, sorry. The one that you can see to my right that has the birds on it. That's one of my pieces. And I copied that from an artist not realizing that it was copyrighted. And the reason I did that, when my son had passed away, my first son, my older son, at 3 from cancer, and I was in a very hard place, and that was an inspiration to me for me producing and copying that. It took me a long time to do it. It took me a long time to not only do the physical pieces of the puzzle, but my point was that I didn't realize that I was able to paint that. And so that to me was a process of learning how to have confidence in myself and not get frustrated and put it down and come back and do it again. Because sometimes you can't always get things on the first try, and you have to try and try again, and then you get the confidence to keep on going. So that was an inspiration to me, that particular painting behind me, that, you know, out of the darkness of life, you can still find light. You can still find love, and you can still find yourself.
Now, if people want to contact you about being a medium and a poet and artist, do you have a separate website for that?
On my website that I do have, the www.Jeanne Buesser, JeanneBuesser.com, there is a link there on my regular site. So I do have a page specifically for that. But I also, right, but I also have a page on my website. I also have a page for my artwork, to contact me for my artwork, for my note cards, for my prints, for mugs, shirts, things of that nature, on my Etsy account as well, which is capital JEANNE, capital ART, and then capital HEART. So it's Jeanne Art Heart.
Okay, so Jeanne, we'll leave it at that for the time being. That's Jeanne Buesser on the line from Paramus in northern New Jersey in the USA. Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you so much. Take care and stay safe. Thank you.
Okay, Jeanne, we now have to stop your record.